What's up YouTube? BK with BK Gaming 9000 here, back at it with some Division. Today it is Friday. You know what that means? It's the vendor reset. So I figured I'd come back and cover the vendor resets for you guys before the 1.7 launch. And they did announce that you will not be getting a gear score increase in 1.7. 1.8, however, might be a gear score increase. So keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the exotic weapons. We have Commanding, Determined, and Boomstick for the Cassidy. For the Historian, we have Swift, Brutal, and History Repeats. For the Centurion, we have Expert, Harmful. For the Liberator, we have Commanding, Accurate, and Talented. And the Pecan, we have Self-Preserved, Vicious, and Pecan as well. So the Pecan's kind of okay. The Pecan's okay. Liberator, I probably would pass on that. Centurion, I would definitely pass on that. Historian has Brutal on it, so it's actually pretty nice. I would probably re-roll Swift for something else. I'm more of a PvE type of player, so I would probably re-roll that for like Destructive or something like that. To look at the high ends, we have X45 with Expert and Vicious. We have a PP19 with Responsive, Competent, and Hurried. That's actually not bad at all right there. We have a Military AK-47M with Brutal, Swift, and Accurate. An M870 Express with Meticulous, Self-Preserved, and Commanding, and then an M700 Carbon with Harmful, Skilled, and Elevated, along with a military MK46 with Prepared, Swift, and Brutal. That's actually not that bad of an LMG right there. I'm going to go over these ones really quick. I'm not really going to stop too long for them. This is a pretty decent electronics operator mask right here. I'm going to quickly just glance over these. Deadeye, I'm looking to set up a Deadeye set. We have a Reckless chest piece. So if you're looking for a Reckless chest piece right here, it's got nice ammo capacity. I would probably reroll something for health up there. We have Inventive for the backpack. Pass over that. Spec Ops Pass with Prosperous. Let's see, do we have anything good over here? This one's actually not that bad of a D3 FNC knee pad. I'd probably reroll the increased kill XP for something else in the resistance, probably burn resistance or something like that. Then that'd be an amazing roll. Nimble, everyone knows how Nimble got kind of nerfed, so I'd probably pass over that. We have Decisive Gloves, don't really need those. We have Prototype Electronics mod, that's pretty low for that one. A Performance mod, pretty decent for the turret damage. Quick Release Magazine, SR7 Suppressor, Pro Red Dot Sight. That's actually not that bad for the Pro Red Dot Sight right there as well. And then you can get your caches over here. Speaking of magazines, they did change the capacity for the extended up to 121%, so keep that in mind. So for the blueprints this week, we have a classic AK-47 blueprint, which is pretty nice. A classic M60 blueprint, so if you want an LMG, that's perfect for you. Stamina mask, stamina knee pads, compensator, rifle, suppressor, and then that's pretty much it for those ones. So I'm just going to come down here. We do have an MP5 ST, but it's a 204. So that kind of stinks because I've been looking for another MP5 blueprint for a while now. Alright guys, I will see you upstairs. Okay agents, we're here at the Advanced Weaponry Vendor. Let's go ahead and see what he's got for us today. We have a Snub-Nosed Rhino with Expert and Deadly. First Wave Vector 45 ACP with Talented, Vicious, and Deadly. That's actually not horrible, but I don't use that weapon anymore. That's a 1.1 pretty much weapon. We have a military P416 with Meticulous, Deadly, and Intense. That's actually not that bad as well. We have a tactical SAS G12 Quique with Deadly, Self-Preserved, and Vicious. A hunting M44 with Harmful, Unforgiving, and Prepared. And a military RPK-74M with Fierce, Competent, and Capable. Next we have a heavy magazine, which I still don't think is useful at all. We have a Mega Rifle Suppressor, which is pretty decent right there. Not bad at all, not bad. Hand Stop, and then a Reflex Sight, which isn't bad at all. Everyone knows I like to go over here and check up this vendor up here at the front. While we're doing this, I'm going to cover the weapons vendor in the Dark Zone as well as the DZ06, 8, and 9. So we have an M700 Tactical with Accurate, Capable, and Elevated. It's pretty decent right there, not bad. We have a recovered holster here. I'd probably wait for a better one. And then a Pro Red Dot Sight with, that's actually pretty decent as well. Not bad, not bad. And then the Dark Zone Sealed Cache. And then we'll check out some of the vendors on the outside as well. We have a weapons vendor right here with a military RPK-74M with determined, talented, and swift. Moving down, we have a quick release magazine. I still think that's useless. And then for the gear vendor, we have Savage Gloves here, rolled towards electronics with LMG damage, critical hit damage, and enemy armor damage. So that's actually not that bad. I'd probably re-roll, if I wasn't running an electronics build, I'd probably re-roll the top for probably like firearms or something like that. Or you can re-roll the LMG damage for a different type of damage, or the enemy armor for a critical hit chance as well. So that's something to think about there. Alright guys, well I will see you guys at DZ03. Okay agents, so we're here at DZ03. Let's see what the weapons vendor has for us today. We have a tactical M1911 with expert and responsive. That's actually not that bad right there. We have an MP5 ST with dominant, skilled, and accurate. I would not get that. That's a shame. We have a black market AK-74 with swift, prepared, and vicious. A Marine Super 90 with self-preserve, accurate, and trained. A covert SRS with intense, unforgiving, and destructive. That's not bad at all. And then a military M60 E4 with brutal, deadly, and ferocious. That's actually a really good roll right there. So if you guys are wanting an M60 for, you know, incursions or anything like that, this right here is God roll. So go ahead and pick it up. And I will see you guys at DZ06. Okay agents, so we're here in DZ06. Let's see what the special vendor has for us today. We have a Banshee Shadow Mask, which is actually a pretty decent roll right there. We have a Final Measure Vest, which is, it could be a little bit better. I don't like any of the attributes, so I would pass over that. We have a Deadeye Go Bag, rolled towards electronics, and I have skill power, so I wouldn't do that. Then we have Firecrest knee pads with pretty good resistance for the burn, but that's about all it's got. Shock resistant. Nothing really good there. The Banshee Shadow Holster, I would pass on this. It does have nice reload speed. That's very nice, but it's pretty low attributes above all for all three of them. We have Reclaimer gloves right here. And that'll do it for DZ06. I will see you guys at DZ08. Okay agents, so we're here in DZ08. Let's see what the Dark Zone gear vendor has for us today. We have Operator Mask with Rejuvenated. That's actually a really good roll right there. We have a Spec Ops Armor with Reckless as well. Chest piece, really good roll right there. I'd probably re-roll enemy armor damage for something else. Either that or increase kill XP for something else. But above all, that's a pretty decent roll right there with Reckless. We have a Tactical Pack with Technical. Pretty decent as well. I'd probably get rid of Stability for health or something like that. We have Tactical Pads with Accomplished. We have a Tactical Holster with Recovered. I'd pass over that. And then we have Savage Gloves. And that does it for that one. Let's go ahead. Wow, a lot of people are going rogue here. And then next we have the special vendor. Let's see what he's got. We got Sentry's Call Mask with Health on Kill. Pretty low right there. We have Vest of the Nomad. We have Alpha Bridge Rucksack. D3 FNC knee pads, which is pretty decent right there. That's actually really good. And then we have Deadeye Quick Draw Holster. Which, not bad. The last one could be a little bit better. And then the Final Measure Gloves. And that'll do it. I'll see you guys in DZ09. Okay agents, so we're here in DZ09. Let's see what the weapon mod vendor has for us today. We have an extended magazine with 118.5% critical hit chance and critical hit damage. That's not a bad magazine right there. It could be a little bit better considering it can go all the way up to 121 now. We have an Osprey 45 suppressor. We have an angle grip and a small RDS scope, which I would probably pass on. Next, we're going upstairs and seeing what the special vendor has for us today. We have Sentry's Call Mask. We have Tactician's Authority Vest. A Final Measure Backpack. A Final Measure Knee Pad. A Sentry's Call Holster. It's pretty. That's actually a really good Sentry's Call holster if you're looking for one. And the Tactician's Authority Glove, which is pretty low. I would probably pass on that one. Alright guys, well I'm going to check out some of the Dark Zone checkpoints, and I will see you guys then. Alright agents, so we're here at East 46th Street. We have a stamina mod. That's actually a really good stamina mod with plus 1% critical hit chance as well, but it's pretty decent as well. Okay agents, so we're here at East 34th Street. What I want to point out here is the prototype firearms mod. This is pretty much a perfected roll. So if you want this one, it does have a plus 1% critical hit chance, but it does have as much as you can get for the firearms roll. Unless they raised it. I can't remember if they raised it from 65 to like 70 something, but I can't remember. But it's a pretty decent roll. Okay, agents, so we're here at West 42nd Street. What I want to point out here is the stamina mod that's here as well. It's a plus 262 as well as health, so it's double stacked on health. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and pick that up. There's also an MP5 here, a Navy one. It's pretty low, but I would probably pass on that as well. Okay, agents, so we're here at the Camp Hudson. We're at the weapons vendor here, and what I wanted to point out was that we have an M700 Tactical with harmful, deadly, and elevated. That's actually pretty decent right there. So if you are looking for an M700, go ahead and pick that one up if you are so inclined. That'll do it for this week's vendor reset, guys. I know I didn't cover as much as before, but I did visit them, and I brought to you the ones that I thought that had the best stuff available. So if you guys like this video, a like would be super appreciated. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.